Okay, so we have an application problem here where we're going to end up using right triangles as one of our options. That's what I'm going to do for this one. So let's draw out a picture. We have a sightseer on vacation looking down into a canyon. The angle of depression, they give us 2. So we have a far bank of a river and a near bank of a river. So let's get this set up. So I'm going to have my sightseer up here at the top of some canyon. Oh, let's fix that. So here's the top. I'm going to have them up there, and they're looking down at a river. So I'll have the river over here. So I've got a line to the near bank and a line to the far bank. And they gave us the angles of depression for these. So I'm going to draw in my horizontal horizon line. And we have 61 and 63 degrees. So make sure 61 is our smaller angle, and 63, I probably exaggerated these, is my larger angle. We can also draw these in at the bottom of our picture here on the ground. So I have my 63 degrees will be this alternate interior. And again, here's my horizontal. Here's the 63-degree line, so that meets up down here for that 63. And my 61 is going to be that farther angle. Okay, they also told us that the canyon is 1,250 feet deep. So that's going to be how tall or how far my sightseer is off the ground. We want to find the width of the river. So I'm going to call that X. So for these problems, I usually like to kind of think about these as 2 triangles. We've got this big outer triangle here. I'm going to go ahead and draw that as a separate triangle. So I'm going to put everything in that I know about this triangle. I've got this 1250, I've got the 61-degree angle, and this missing part I'll call Y. So my base for this triangle would be Y plus X. Then I've got this smaller inside triangle here, which I'll also draw. And again, we have 1250. This base is just Y, and there's my 63 degrees. So we can set up 2 relationships using these triangles. And again, we're going to see tangent used a lot. I've got my angle, I've got the opposite and the adjacent sides, or at least respectively, those are the things I know about these triangles. So for this first triangle, I can set up the relationship tan 61 is 1250 over X plus Y. For my red triangle, I've got tan 63 is 1250 over Y. Now I want to solve for X, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Y alone in my red equation and then sub that in. So over here, we know that Y equals 1250 over tan 63. And now I can sub this into my green equation. I'm actually going to do a little bit of manipulating first. I'm going to multiply the xy over here. So I've got tan 61 times x plus y equals 1250. And I'll sub in here, but it's up to you wherever you want to kind of solve or sub your values in. I could even maybe isolate x first if I wanted to. Why don't we do that? I'll get x alone first. So I'm going to divide by the tan 61. I should have just cross multiplied in my first step, but it's okay, we'll get there. So we have x equals 1250 over tan 61 minus y. And now I can throw this guy in. So I'm actually going to put that all in my calculator carefully. 1250 divided by tan 61 minus 1250 divided by tan 63, being careful with my parentheses. And I got 55.979 as my answer. 55.9795 feet. So if I had to round that to 3 decimals, I would put 55.980 feet for my final answer.